The harrowing election season is almost over, and while it may not be rigged, as Donald Trump claims, U.S. elections aren't that simple, and they're not decided by the popular vote alone. Time for your refresher on the Electoral College. Did you know that 129 million people voted in the 2012 election? But the tally that really landed Obama in the Oval Office for a second term was the electoral vote? 332 to 206. Game, set, match. Obama. So yeah, the Electoral College matters. Here's how it works. The Founding Fathers wanted to elect presidents in a way that valued the will of the people. But they also wanted a layer of protection between the unpredictable masses and the highest office in the land. That's why they created the Electoral College. When Americans cast their ballots, they are actually voting for an invisible slate of electors from one party or the other, or a third party. Hello, Gary Johnson. The elector's job is to officially elect the president in formal proceedings each state holds after Election Day. But the system has its quirks. At least 3 times in history, a presidential nominee has lost the popular vote only to win the electoral vote and thus become president. So how is that possible? When it comes to electoral votes, most states, except for Maine and Nebraska, are winner takes all. So whichever candidate gets the most popular votes in a state gets all that state's electoral votes. That means popular vote margins don't matter. To win the presidency outright, a candidate must grab a majority of the electoral votes. In modern times, that total number is 538. And the magic number for a majority is 270. Bring on the maths. Campaigns obsess over creating the right combination of states that will bring them victory, guided by patterns of voting that go back decades. Each state has a particular number of electoral votes to award, based on the size of that state's congressional delegation, which in turn is based on population. The more populous a state, the more electoral votes it has to give. So why don't campaigns just go after the states with the most electoral votes, those big prizes like California with 55 or Texas with 38? It's because those states are highly partisan. They're packed with voters who identify strongly with one party or the other. And there are a lot of states like this. So campaigns figure, why spend time and money in a state that likely won't budge? Which brings us to the crowning glory of the Electoral College, the almighty swing state. States like North Carolina, Iowa, and Colorado are classic examples in recent years. And remember, the bigger the swing state, the bigger the prize. So Florida, with 29 electoral votes and evenly split politics, is the whale. And Ohio, with 18 electoral votes, isn't far behind. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are locked in tight contests in both places this year. The upshot is that swing states in any election get a ton of attention from campaigns and the media, and voters in the other states can end up feeling left out. Thus, one of the sharpest criticisms of the Electoral College is that it disenfranchises voters who don't happen to live in states that tend to run close elections.